Welcome back, family, friends, and fellow gamers, to Game Bros playing Donkey Kong 64. If you are aware and you know what your surroundings are, you'll notice we're in a different level than, like, they're in the same level we left off in the last episode that was actually on YouTube, but we actually had 3 episodes where we basically accidentally deleted them. Like, I had told Jonathan, yes, I had the footage, and then he deleted it because I told him to, or, you know, and then I didn't have the footage. Anyway, we've kind of cleaned up that situation, so we know what to do.
It was a team effort, really. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't have done it without you, and you couldn't have done it without me.
Anyway, so basically all we've done on this level is just get bananas. I mean, we'll be doing this episode on this level. We already have kind of a plan anyway, so we'll be able to kind of show off some of the level anyway, if you haven't played this game, I guess. Other than everyone else who has played this game is kind of like, yeah, this level. Okay, next level, please. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue, or start by praying, and then we'll get into the episode. Dear Lord, we thank you and we love you. We thank you for the time we're able to come together and just have our YouTube channel, spend some time just making videos, having fun, and glorifying you in all that we do. We thank you that you are, we thank you for all that you have done. You sent your son to die for our sins and give us the lives that we can live through all that you have done for us and given us. It was like given for us, but just help us to have a good recording session and to have fun, be entertaining, and live life to the fullest. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Okay, now this underwater cactus thing, partially underwater. We're gonna start with what's his name, Chunky. This guy. This guy needs to die, basically, which is kind of sad, actually.
King of the Hill, we're gonna win. And we got some coins, blueprints.
Blueprint for him.
Blobbity blah, blobbity bloop.
Sorry. Yeah, this little cactus area, there's like a thing for everyone to do, which is kind of funny. Usually they're spread out.
Doesn't he the No, he's the triangle.
Saxophone is Tiny. I wanted to do Donkey Kong first because Tiny has something else I want to do with her. Of course, I guess I could have just done both and then gotten Donkey Kong, but that's not how it worked in my head. So
that guy's already regenerated, and he's gonna die because of the drums.
Yeah, he's like, I'm back, and then just no, you're not. Oh, that's where that is. Okay, so I know where that is.
Sunken ship. Ooh. You know what? It would be really cool to explore a sunken ship, like in scuba gear or something. I wouldn't do it at night,
especially a haunted sunken ship.
I would do it during the day with plenty of light, but that would be so cool.
And like a lake or something? Actually, I mean, I'd be fine with the ocean,
too. I don't know too many.
Where was it?
Too many ships that
sunk
in lakes.
Like, they actually do purposely sink ships.
I'm talking about like a real sunken ship, not like a fake, oh yeah, we sunk ship. But also, it was on this side.
Could have sworn
Turn around. I think it's on this side.
Because there's that.
Go up there. 13 seconds.
Yeah, you have to get inside and then do the challenge. You're like, hello, Mr. Lightfish. Who's not that good.
It would just be cool to explore a sunken ship, which I don't know if there's, any place where you can do that. I think there used to be like a show on the Discovery
I heard the Titanic was open to the public.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can get down there.
Pretty sure it'd be hard to get down there.
Yeah, I don't know how deep, but I know it's deep. I feel like I looked it up before, and I feel like it was like 10,000 feet, which is just insane. Like, it doesn't sound that deep when you talk about like elevation. Like, oh, we're at 25,000 feet. That's still really high anyway. But it's like, oh yeah, but like you have to understand if you don't, just haven't thought about it or whatever. Water is very heavy, and so that's one of the things you have to deal with. That's why submarines are like constructed the way they are.
Nobody could ever get to 10,000.
No.
Like that would just be way too much water pressure.
Unless you have that thing from the Abyss movie, whatever the Abyss is, where he fills his lungs with water and then can breathe underwater
liquid water.
Long. Yeah,
and somehow he can also withstand the. That's easy.
I think it does get faster. Like the light is going off because of a timer, not because I'm hitting it. I think.
Oh, really? So far, it seems like it's...
No, this isn't really that hard. I mean, you just shoot the... You know, shoot the thing.
Wow.
Where's it going next? Same place. Okay, good. I like their reactions. They're hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, what happens if you hit one of them? Is it game over?
No, I think you can't fire this thing real fast. And so if you shoot one of them instead of the banana, you just missed a chance to get the banana.
Okay. Well,
I went
first try.
I went from Diddy to Chunky Kong to the banana. I was like, this one.
But like,
Now let's do that with live ammunition. No.
Yeah.
Don't shoot your friends. Yeah, don't ever try that.
So one
Don't
thing
ever
where
do that.
our next family vacation is we're going on a cruise next summer, and they sent out the list of all of the, I guess you call them expeditions. I don't know what you'd call them.
Yeah, excursions, expeditions,
that
outings.
You do on the
I wouldn't
ship.
say outings. That sounds a little too.
It would just be like there's some really cool ones. Like there's one.
There's polar bear hunting. You're
yeah.
Okay.
Well, there is one, like I was talking about, exploring sunken ships. There is one where they will sink the cruise ship that you came on.
What's poaching?
And then explore it. That one's like
the third one on the list
$1 million.
is poaching. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's poaching. No, they have like whale watching, nature, like all this stuff. There's a lot of hiking because Alaska has, beautiful scenery and like nature and animals, which would be so
Where am I
cool.
going this way?
I'm really looking forward to it.
I don't know. I've heard that's the wrong way. That is completely the wrong way.
So are we going back to Tiny?
Yes.
Switching to Tiny?
Yes. And then
Tiny
I can do. I'll do the.
God bless us.
Then that
Everyone.
Let's say I'm gonna do them in the other order than what I thought.
Ooh, coins.
But that doesn't matter because I didn't verbalize the order yet.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not.
No, you can't do that.
That
You
thing I
already
thought of
said.
before, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do another thing. It's like, okay, you haven't told me, or you haven't given me, I haven't given you permission. You don't need to ask.
We have a bunch of
Come on,
coins.
come on. How many does he have?
24,
Dang it.
25 once you get this one.
Yeah, Diddy Kong had 35, or no, sorry, 31, and then I paid for something.
Dang.
We're just making bank.
So, where are you reading, like whenever you do your quiet time, or whatever? What are you reading in the Bible? Like,
I'm doing the daily Bible, but I'm pretty. I wouldn't say I'm pretty far behind, but I'm behind, and so I'm doing a day and then trying to catch up every so often reading another day. But I know right now I'm in Judges.
Me too.
In the Old Testament.
I'm in Judges,
And then
but I started from the beginning and just started reading.
okay, 3. Where's that one? I know where this thing is.
Probably on the same ship, just on.
Well, I know it's the same
other
ship.
side.
I just don't know which side. Come on, swim.
Well, what was the one what was donkeys? What number was that?
I thought it was 3, but it's not because hers is 3.
Yeah, I have no idea where it is. So, like,
four is over here.
What anything been sticking out to you while you're reading?
Well, I did find it. I've heard this one before. That one. Okay.
No, it might be the
Before. Okay,
Yeah.
I get the
get it.
foreshadowing there. That's not foreshadowing.
Swim too fast, too far. It's probably the one like right
Yeah,
next to it.
I don't think there's. Was there one on that
Aren't
side?
there 2 on each side? I assume there were.
Wait, I got it.
You got 10 seconds.
I got it. I'm good.
Hurry, Tiny Tim. Come on, Tiny Tim. Yeah, I was right.
So I just went around for no
Wow.
reason. There is and I'd have to read it again because I don't remember the person's name. All the names, like I've tried to get good at actually, sounding them out loud.
Oh yeah, they're.
And I feel like I've
pretty
gotten
hard.
pretty good. Like I'm not like I'm a professional, and I'm probably not even saying them correctly, but I'm at least pronouncing all the letters. Because there's
Yeah,
times
yeah,
where people
I'm
will
trying
say
to
it and they
do
just
that
like
as
completely
well.
botch it. You're like, there was not a TH, an L, or a 7 in there. I don't know why you named him, whatever.
There's a couple times where I'm just like, it keeps saying, like,
The
and then they
camera's the
went to
problem,
this
actually.
town, and then at this town where they were staying at this town, I'm like, I'm not gonna keep trying to pronounce this over and over and over, but I do try to
No.
pronounce them as much as possible, like the names
No,
and stuff
okay,
like
good.
that.
No, he's gonna kill me.
Yeah, that's a little. That's a little cheap.
Patrick, no.
Swim towards the exit.
I'm trying. She won't
No,
start
you're
swimming.
trying to swim around him.
No,
Just
she
swim
won't.
towards the exit.
Well, but he's big and stops me. Like, he actually stops me from moving.
Keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. See? I told you.
Sheesh.
Told you it would work. And look, there's health right there. Provision.
It's like, it was all going to work out.
Oh, well, one of the things I've really
actually.
noticed in reading Judges, and it's Old Testament, so it's a little bit harder to
Camera?
come on, camera, to maybe relate to because we don't live under the law. You know, I mean, it's still there.
Light man, what are you doing?
But one of the things that stood out to me is one, just how patient God is, because
Yeah.
the Israelites constantly in Judges, it's like they did evil in the sight of the Lord, and then God sent this judge and rescued them from their oppressors, and everything was great for 50 years. And then the Israelites did evil in the sight of the Lord, and then God sent another judge, and then it was great, and then they did evil, and it's like that's just over and over and over and over.
Yeah, I mean, not to say, I'm not going to say every one of us hasn't done that, where it's like you think something, or you're like, oh, I wouldn't do that, and then you turn around and do it. But
well, it's not only that, like you're not like,
what's the? Oh, there we go.
Like forgetting God. You're still worshiping God. See, the Israelites didn't. They worshiped they're like, okay, I'm gonna worship God, and then the next generation they're worshiping Baal, and then it's like, oh, okay, you know what? They sent a judge, and maybe you should just figure out where.
Oh, come on, give it to me. That's right in the middle.
Like impossible to get. But and the whole point, because I was praying about it, and I was like, why? Like,
gosh.
how could they do all this with
I'll do one
everything that the Lord has done for the Israelites and stuff? Like, how are they just not? Like, do they not understand when you don't worship God, bad things happen? When you worship God and do what He says, good things happen. But it's like, well, their parents, like when the judge came and rescued Israel, everything was great. Their parents didn't pass down to their kids, hey, you worship God, He's the only God. They didn't pass that down. So when their kids grew up, their kids worshiped, the Philistines' gods and all that stuff.
Yeah. So I was just thinking,
oh man.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I find it funny, but it is like, because it's written and you're just reading it, you can't see how the events unfolded.
Oh yeah.
But so I guess I find it.
Hindsight is 20/20.
Yeah. And again, not say comical, but I find it, I guess, well, yeah, somewhat humorous or whatever. Like, in my mind, this is how it plays out, and obviously this is not how it happened, because again, we're just reading it. But it's like, and the Israelites served the Lord for 40 years, and then it's like, and then I think one of the judges' names was Ehud or something like that. But he was like, and then Ehud died, and then everyone was like, those things he told us not to do? Yeah. Do you want to go do them? Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like, what? Wait, what? I thought we were like,
Didn't you already do her thing?
Yes,
Or no?
I have to go down this way. No, but one of the things
doing a
that
different thing.
stuck, there's a little, this is the underwater submarine, I think. Although it doesn't look like, it looks like an underground submarine.
No, it's not a buddy barrel. So anyway, so what?
One of the things that kind of stuck out was there is a situation where, I don't remember, I think it's the king of, it doesn't help that they fought a whole bunch of kings and whatnot.
Yeah, there's so many kings.
So I don't remember the entire scenario, but I know Israel was, Israel was against, or, wasn't following God, and then God sent a judge to help kind of pull them out of that. And then at one point, they fight a king, they kill all of his men, he runs away and survives, and then goes into a tent.
Yeah, I remember reading that.
Goes into a tent, and then this lady basically, or what was it? It was Debella. Debella, I think, was the judge, and so
or Deborah.
Was it Deborah? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was Deborah. Debella, I think Debella is actually a
Deborah and Barak.
No, Debella, I believe, is a goddess on Skyrim. It started with a D. Same thing. What am I doing here? There's nothing here.
No idea. Maybe you have to kill all the blowfish.
By letting them blow me up.
Yes. It's the only thing that makes sense. Interact with that console. We need a hyperdrive.
Are you blowing up? Yay, he blew up.
Get on it, Tiny. Yes, see, or go
but
through the.
there's a
thing at the top.
Well, that's where I came down from. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Is there a top over there? Something you swim up to?
No, if I had my light fish person, I could see.
Like swim up. There's not a like at the ceiling. There's nothing you swim up through or anything. Huh.
Like,
this
what
is really
this?
strange.
This is so weird. It's like
And the camera doesn't help either.
There's no reason to be here. Just we thought it was fun to put a little thing in here.
This is like in a little indention. Is there something to swim through there?
I mean, it doesn't help, but I can't see very well.
Good Lord.
But
I don't know what to do.
This king, so king, enemy of Israel, went, like, basically took refuge inside a person's tent. I don't know exactly where they were or anything. But then he laid down to sleep, and he was basically said, if anyone asks if anyone's here, say no. You know, he didn't want to die, obviously. And then when the king fell asleep, the lady took a tent peg and threw it through his temple. You're like,
yeah,
wow. And then like I don't know. I guess they didn't have a king back then, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just swimming around this place.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Maybe there's
We did it.
Need something?
It's like, here's a golden banana.
Yeah, for just swimming through the thing. Yay!
I don't know. Maybe we have to go in there later for something else. I don't know. Can you? I mean, there was like a console. Maybe we interact with it
when we have something.
Or like, can you lower the water enough so that there's no water in there?
Well, no. I mean, there'll still be water. You can only lower the water so much. Okay. But then the king came by, or not the king, the judge and I think the commander of the army or something came by, and the lady was like, there's the king on the ground with the tent peg drove through. And then there was another one I found kind of funny, or not funny, but interesting. What am I doing?
You're going to do Chunky? Cannonball is what you wrote down.
Yeah. And there was a guy, one of the prophets, and I think this is the one that I read recently. He was a left-handed prophet, and they point that out, and I'm fairly confident that maybe most people in the world, and actually that's the case anyway, most people in the world are right-handed. That's just like factual.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if they thought everyone was right-handed. And so, and the reason I say that is because one of the things that they point out was that he put a dagger strapped to his right thigh so he could reach down and grab it, or was it left thigh? Whatever, but under his tunic and whatnot, so it's hidden. And then he went to Ilga, I don't remember his name, but basically the king of this place that was over Israel or had taken over Israel. I'm going...
Cannonball?
What's one?
I don't know.
Where does one go?
Back to the beginning.
That works. That's close. But he took the tribute money to the king, and then he said he had a message for him, so the king sent his servants away and whatnot. And he basically, and this king was like really fat apparently.
Yeah, he stabbed him in the stomach.
It says that, yeah. Ugh. And it says the king was so fat that the dagger actually got like stuck in him. Like he couldn't pull it out because it just like absorbed the.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
It's like, wow, good job,
man.
I need to get Lanky's thing for that too. Oh, don't kill me!
You have plenty of.
I need to kill him first so that I can get. Oh gosh.
I mean. He's just gonna regenerate. You can either
I can
get the blueprint. I mean, you can get the blueprint.
I can kill him. Well, no, I can't. Like
I'm saying, switched. Well, whatever.
Well, he's still gonna regenerate.
Yeah,
anyway.
you already have Chunky. You might as well just kill him and then.
Yeah, and then if I do this quickly, he won't come back yet.
He's like, and he's back. Like that would be ridiculous. How is he holding the cannonball like that?
It's hollow. No.
Yeah. We got 6 seconds. Or no, maybe 6 shots.
Okay, there we go.
Lights, please. There they were. In the valley of the... No, I don't know. And the clock is still going.
Okay, this was crazy. Middle.
Fire!
Okay.
Fire! No, wrong. Oh, and it goes down. Fire! Hopefully we don't have to do too many more. And the clock is still ticking. We're not going to get this one. 4, 3, 2, unleash the cannonballs! Like you should have just bam,
pretty
bam,
tough.
shot all of them.
Well, I need to aim. I'm not just gonna.
But you had like 2 seconds left. You might as well just. That's what I'm saying. Like, the second one you shot didn't hit because you fired it too late. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I know, but it's still
bang,
like
bang.
I don't know. I don't think there's ever really a situation. Obviously, this is a game, but it's just kind of like, yeah, you're at a shooting range competition, and you like mishandled, whatever. You're just like, just squeeze off all the rounds. Like, I don't think it's a good idea.
So anyway, sorry I interrupted. What were you saying as well?
No, over there.
You're talking about another king.
Got it.
Nope. And fire. Got it.
So the other thing, that same judge, who he was a judge, I think that was Ehud, or Ehud. I think him. No, golly, it's so sensitive.
Oh, boom!
Oh, that'll work.
Nice.
I think so. The way it said it, I was like, whoa, what happened? Like, so it said he went after he had killed the king. So the king with the fat king had had his servants go away and then locked the door for whatever reason.
Yeah, and then his servants thought he was using the bathroom or something, so they waited and waited and waited.
Yeah, so I have an idea of what they mean, but what it means, but my version of the Bible read, my version, my translation or whatever it is. Yeah, my Bible says this, that the Ehud guy, I think is his name, escaped through the latrine, and I was like, through the, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean through? And so being that, and then the other, it was like, and then I looked it up.
Well, the latrine is just the bathroom. It could
exactly like a
it's not
bathroom window.
Yeah,
like that's kind of what I'm thinking. But hey,
he could have swam through the toilet.
If he didn't, that's crazy. But then I doubt that would be the case. Then the reason I say that is because he was able to just walk out after that. Like, if someone was covered in fecal matter, you're not just gonna be like, hey, Like, so it had to be, it's more, I would think it'd be more like a window. Like, the latrine window. Like, he was, off to the side, there's a latrine, he just went down the window or whatever it is. And also, it would make sense to have a window because at that point, they probably didn't have indoor plumbing, and so it'd be like, don't let the thing sink up, let the air kind of take away the smell and everything. What did I write down? I wrote down lanky.
Swordfish, ship area. But we will do that next time. Guys, thank you all for watching. If you're new to our channel, please click that subscribe button right down there to make sure you don't miss any videos. And we will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and be blessed.